I just finished watching the new Severance episode, and I think that we collectively as a society need to fucking talk about this. Every single time you watch a Severance episode, you have to pray to the gods and Ben Stiller that he will not fuck you over. And the thing is, that never fucking works because, so, this entire episode is... It is basically... So my friend made this prediction that Helly is going to be Helena. Really going to be Helena instead of Heliar. And was 100% correct. I need to get whatever these British people are smoking on because I could never make such an accurate prediction in my fucking life. If you were to tell me that that Eden is a prophet, I would 110% believe you. Okay, and on top of that, guys. Okay, Helly and Mark S had sex. Helena and Mark S had sex, and he thought he was having sex with Helly. Now, see where we have a problem here? Let's talk about that. So, anyways, and then Irving, my friend said that I'm giving theories that my friends are saying because, guys, I'm not smart. Sorry. Anyways, so my friend is basically like, yeah, so the next episode, I think that Gemma is not going to be a priority, and I think that, like, I forgot what I was going to say, but something about Helly... Fucking damn it. But dude, oh my god, that was an amazing episode. What is Ben Stiller on? What are these writers on? What are y'all doing? Do you go to bed and dream about this? And I had something else to say. I was gonna talk about vampires, but dude, the new Severance episode was flames. And my friends and I have a cast list of our entire class, us, and who we think would play who, and also Irving getting laid off. And also, so my friend said that they think that Irving is unsevered, like not unsevered, but like in the process of like that thing, like getting their two smushed together, because his Audi has like information that his innie doesn't, and like, excuse me, and yeah, 10 out of 10 episode, by the way, guys. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That was a great fucking episode. Really? Anyways, I'm going to talk about vampires. So my friend said that vampires originated in the, in the UK. Not in the UK, but in Europe. And it was because these people would be, like dead and dying from tuberculosis, and they would leave them out in the winter because it's really fucking cold there. And my other friend said that they designed graves, like really fancy graves, that if the vampire woke up from the dead, that it would slice its head off. But because it was really cold and they had tuberculosis, they would cut them open and it would be winter, so their body would be like decomposing as fast as it would if it was summer, and they would leave them out, and their bodies weren't bloating, and like their blood wasn't thinning, so they would cut them open, and it's like, damn, and you're pale as fuck. But while they were awake, or while they were alive and while they were sick, they wouldn't leave their house, and they were really tired because they couldn't move, and they were really, really, really sick, and they wouldn't eat, and blah, 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 blah. And apparently the word vampire comes from, like, vampire, like the word vampire, which is, and it originates from, like, Slavic countries. Yeah. And they found out they had tuberculosis because grave snatchers would take bodies and sell them to doctors, and these doctors wouldn't because people wouldn't sell their bodies to science, so they would hire grave snatchers and pay them, because they were really, really broke people, to go and dig up these graves, and then they would, like, do some gruesome shit, apparently, to these bodies, and eventually found out that they had tuberculosis, and it was a disease and a sickness. And that's also how they, like, the whole thing about Dracula and Nosferatu came about. I think that's really cool. I really want to go to Europe. I think Europe sounds really pretty. It is really pretty, and they have things from, like, really old times. Guys, American history only goes back, anything before the 1800s is not going to be built. Anything from before the 1900s, there's no fucking trace of it. In Europe, why do they have things from the 1600s still up? I love the dedication. Anyways, Oh my god, that was an amazing Severance episode, guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Like, that was just 5 minutes of jabberish, and it's gonna be cut down to like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna be really upset about that. But that was an amazing episode. And Ben Stiller snaps and claps to you, dude. Like,